Welcome one and all to Endless Legend 2. My name is Deep Space Matt, and today my people have traveled the stars to claim a new planet as our own. I'll need to found our first city, building up its districts to exploit local resources, and researching new tech to advance our cause. But this world holds many dangers, and I'll need to deal with local villages that need to be pacified, as well as engage in tactical combat against relentless beasts. Can I make this world our new home? Let's find out in Endless Legend 2. Alright, here we go with the new 4X strategy game, Endless Legend 2. Now this just released, and if you want to check it on out, I'll have a link in the description down below where you can do just that. But for now, let's get right into it and start with the tutorial. A new home. Months pass. In the aftermath of the starfall, the kin of Sheridan are scattered and impoverished. However, they are a faction of proud warriors who still remember their origins among the stars. Now it is time to come together and rebuild. Hadrada, I have grim news for the kin. Seneschal Hollis died of his wounds after the storm and the quake. We lost a good soldier and a good friend. So, am I being recalled to active duty? At my age, well, I swore an oath and I stand by it. But it feels like that starfall was a message, like Sayada is angry at us. It's a strange planet, Hadrada, and full of mysteries. But that's tomorrow's problem. Today, we need shelter and supplies. Right, General. I'll muster whoever I can and get to work. Objective and rewards. Found your capital city, we get 200 dust. On Sayada, you'll have to build your empire while facing other rival empires. Let's start by finding a nice place to found your capital city by exploring the surrounding area with your army. Left-click on your army to take control of it. This is your army panel. Your army currently contains 2 units. On the map, it is represented by the most important unit, here a legionary visually made up of several pawns. Armies share a few statistics, for instance, movement points for the turn deplete when crossing terrain. This amount is always determined by the unit with the slowest value in the army. You can hold right-click pressed while hovering over tiles to see how far your army can move in that turn. Right-click on a tile to explore as much as you can, then left-click on end turn to finish your turn. Alright, can we edge scroll? We can. We can also hold down the left mouse button to pan. Oh, dense forest. Movement cost is, 2 for the forest. What is this over here? Dense bush, only 1 movement cost. Can we zoom out? We can, and we get a lovely map view. All right, let's see how far we can go here. Okay, I presume since this costs 2 movement points, that the numbers here are the number of turns it'll take to move that far. So if we go here, that takes up all of our movement points. End turn. For a better map overview, you can use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Illuminated tiles show your current vision over the terrain, where you'll be able to see others' armies. Shaded tiles, the fog of war, indicate where you no longer have direct sight. As you may have noticed, each territory has a fixed frontier delineated by a line of dashes, or delimited. Note that a territory can always contain only one single city or camp. You can left-click on this button to toggle on and off the display of the main terrain resources. Food, industry, science, and dust are naturally provided by terrain tiles. Here, or if we zoom in, there we go. Ideally, your capital city should be founded in the middle of tiles providing multiple resources. Let's found your capital within the limit of movement points your army has for this turn. Click on the Found Capital button, then left-click on a terrain tile to found your capital city. All right, maybe we go over here. We want it in the middle. So there's a bunch of resource tiles there that look great. Oh, does it want us to found it over here instead? I guess we can do that. We do have a lot of food, +8 and +8, or +6 and +7. We'll go 8 and 8. A few buildings and a palisade is hardly an empire, but it is an important start. It's time for Shaparenko and the newly reappointed Seneschal Hadrada to rebuild. Well done. We have a roof, though little else, and I have not heard from Rock since the Starfall. It's time for sweat and hard work, but that's the part that we're good at. And don't worry, Rock will show up. He's too ornery to die. Build one district of any type in your capital city, Garen's Rest. There is an instruction regarding your city awaiting. If needed, you can use the right click to leave a screen and go back to the map. Left click on one of the city tiles or on the city pin to continue the tutorial. Congratulations! You now rule over an entire territory. This is your city view. Every turn, your city hall and all the foundation tiles around will exploit the terrain resources. The city hall is a district, a structure that adds resource bonuses to the exploited terrain it sits on. You can mouse over the central city hall tile to see the effects in details. We're getting a bunch of gains. So the tile and the district gives us a little of everything. The production banner details all the city resources incomes for the next turn. You can mouse over the different yields for more details. If food production exceeds consumption, the population progressively grows, otherwise starvation occurs. Industry cannot be stored and must be used each turn in the city. Use industry to build structures and to create units, or convert it to another resource through the convert action. Dust is stored at the empire scale. It has a wide variety of uses: buying out constructions, paying for army upkeep, purchasing strategic or luxury resources, and more. Science cannot be stored and must be used each turn to research new technologies. And influence is stored at the empire scale. Use it to expand your cities by building foundations. You can also expand your empire by founding, attaching, or evolving camps in other territories. But above all, influence is a key resource in diplomacy with other empires. Industry production cannot be stored in your city. Yes, we must use it at the end of our turn, or before the end of our turn. Let's extend your city by starting the construction of a new district. Most districts must be built on foundation tiles. Click on one of the foundation tiles next to the city hall to see the list of buildable districts. Several types of district are available for construction in the menu. You can mouse over each district type for more details. The Works District, for instance, is a good start to reinforce your industry production. We have communal habitations. Level up when surrounded by 4 districts. +1 population slot. This is locked. We need more technology. There is the Works. +2 industry, +1 industry on tile producing industry. Okay, so we want to place it appropriately, say over here on an industry producing tile. +1 industry for each adjacent ridge. +1 industry for each adjacent communal habitations. All right, we're going to start with the Works. Each turn, industry production will be used to build the district on the left of your construction queue. As you can see here, several turns are necessary to complete the structure considering its industry cost. Oh, I didn't even look at the industry cost. 86. Now, to get an edge over other empires, you'll also need to do research. The science production from cities is aggregated at the empire level. Besides, science cannot be stored either and should always be invested each turn, otherwise it is lost. Click on the research button to access that new screen down here. During your great adventure on Sayada, spending your science researching technologies will offer different ways of solving problems, old and new. You are currently in the first technological era. To guide you in your choices, an era is always divided into 4 domains: defense, society, economy, and discovery. For a science cost, you can research technologies unlocking empire-wide powers or bonuses, but also new structures to build in your cities. You can mouse over the technologies or the icons below each to access unlock details. It's time to make your first choice. The highlighted technology focused on science gains is generally a safe choice for the kin of Sheridan, your faction. Note that you have two technologies already researched to start with. Click on a technology to add it to the research queue. Scientific Charter improves the rewards from curiosities and unlocks the laboratory. Which ones do we already have? This has like, is it like a thumbs up? This technology is recommended by your advisor. Oh, is this one we already have? Oh, yes, completed. And this one must be the one we have. Also completed. It's got the little, I guess, star or points on it. So we'll do this one. Several technologies can even be queued in order to plan further ahead. The one on the very left will use the science production of your empire each turn until it is fully researched. As you can see here, several turns are necessary to fully research this technology, considering its cost in science. Furthermore, note that science costs increase after each research. That's it for the turn. End the turn. I wonder if can we cancel it? We can. But however, does that mean we still retain the amount of investment in it? It doesn't say. Oh, and we're in the years of survival. Next are the years of toil. There is an instruction regarding your city awaiting. Okay. Uh, yes. How do I get out of here? Close. As with the other exploited resources, food is produced every turn. Food cannot be stockpiled and is immediately used in your city in different ways. Food production is automatically consumed each turn by the populations of the city. Then the excess is put towards the city's population growth. As you can see on the population growth gauge, you still require a few more turns to grow from 1 to 2 populations. Up to 6, it looks like. But managing your population is, above all, a quick way to modulate your city's economy. Click on the population tab to know more. Oh, down here. Each population type brings its own bonuses to the city. You can mouse over your kin of Sheridan population to see its base effect on the city. +2 industry on artisans. -4 to food consumption. Moreover, citizens, artisans, and scribes are the 3 vocations to which populations can be assigned. Each vocation grants a different bonus to your city per population assigned. Okay. Population slot. Oh, I see here. We get food, we get some dust, -3 garbage. What symbol is that? Industry, dust, and this is science and influence, was it? Yes, influence. By changing the vocation, you can easily reorient your city production from one turn to another. Drag and drop your single population to one of the 2 other vocations to test the economic impacts. Over here to food. So we're going to lose our +4, and we're going to gain +4 on the food. Yep, now we're 12 and 12. You may have noticed that some population vocations negatively impact your, oh, city approval. That's what that symbol is. It looked like a trash can down here. But other elements like certain districts or improvements will also have an impact on your city approval. So we're losing city approval on both of these. The current level of city approval, content, has no impact on your city, as you can see by mousing over your approval gauge. 47%. So it's doing nothing. However, a high level will increase food and industry production, while low levels will decrease them and will eventually lead to rebel armies emerging. Do I want these guys back in the artisans? Is that going to take longer for my new district to build? Before moving ahead to the next turn, give your armies orders, queue up a structure or unit to use industry, line up a technology to use science. All right, you know what? Move these guys back here. And we want to research the technology or queue something up. What did we need? Hold on. Go back. What do we need for this? Technology required fencing for a farm. Or we can go laboratory. That's what we're researching. A forum for influence. We can already build a keep. Merchant's house. Okay, let's go over here. We're just going to build, I presume, another works. And then we'll queue up a research in fencing, civil order. Or wait, what do they recommend? The strength of Garen, extra defense, +2 industry on military districts. Unlocks the forum for another scribe. Can I get rid of this reminder here? What's under here? I can't see anything. No, it won't let me. All right, we're just gonna queue up extra defense and give our armies orders. Where is my army? Sitting right here. Let's go explore to our boundaries. There we go. All right. I think we're done. End turn. We have an instruction waiting. Now let's talk about dust, the most precious resource on Sayada. It can also be exploited by your cities and is stockpiled at the empire level. Among a wide variety of uses, you will discover dust enables the buyout of the element at the very left of the construction queue in order to complete it immediately. Okay, for 125, how much do we have? 250. The city grows, and the citizens turn their thoughts from mere survival to trade and work. The leaders must now decide the next steps for the empire they are rebuilding. I can hear it in the streets, Hadrada. Less crying and coughing, more chatting and laughing. Life returns to normal. It's a good feeling, but we still have a planet to pacify if we want to secure our future. Pacify, a good choice of words. Let's look beyond our walls, find allies in the region who could join our ranks, and find rock. Assimilate the minor faction living in your city's territory. You rock. Oh, you rock? You do rock. Look at you. We have an instruction. In order to better explore the map and better defend against enemies, you need to recruit more units. Like districts, units are acquired by using the construction queue. Several unit types are currently available, but more will unlock through eras. You can mouse over each for details, click on unit types 2 times to select 2 units to add up the construction queue. We have Sentinels. Mounted on tenacious war beasts, Sentinels swiftly scour the lands, seeking signs of necro incursions. Recruiting units also uses industry over a number of turns, after which they will automatically spawn on the map on your city. Note that you can drag and drop the elements in the queue to change their position. Very nice. Now be aware that more units recruited will also mean more upkeep to pay for them. Click on your army that already exists to know about the upkeep. As you can see here, armies cost some dust per turn for their dust upkeep, depending on their unit composition, so use their time and actions wisely while keeping an eye on your dust stocks. It is now time for you to make contact with a native minor faction living in a village within the same territory as you. Villages can create roaming armies that may attack you at some point. To limit this risk, but also for the economic benefit, you should think about pacifying these villages. One village should not be too far away within your city's territory. Keep exploring for a few turns until you find it. Good luck in your expedition. Thank you. I don't know how to get rid of this. How do I close this out? You're in my way. All right, so this is the limit of our territory. So I suppose we should just travel this direction. Oh, nope. It's not over here. Oh, wait a minute. Is this it? This could be it. Sollusk. Assimilation effects +5 health per pacified villages under protectorate on hero, +20 health on hero. Unlocks Kestors. All right, so we can't move anymore. What do we got here? Notifications, minor faction discovered. This minor faction is hostile. But we should take a look here. We're still researching that. Oh, now we can see this. Okay, this was currency. +8 dust on capital. Where's fencing? That's fencing, but I guess it's not recommended yet. So let's just go and queue up currency and then queue up voice of the masses. All the recommended ones. And as far as our... Oh, there we go. That got rid of the, the tutorial. As far as our industry goes, I guess we should just be building stuff. An extra population slot. All right, and this is going to be done. Maybe we should move our new armies up. 4 turns, 17 turns. All right, well, now that we found it, do we attack? Right-click on the village to interact once your army stands next to it. The village elder can give you a quest that once completed will pacify all the territory's villages of that minor faction at once. Note that other actions will become available later to pacify one village at a time if needed. Click on Parley to start the quest of pacification. Is that this one? What else is there? We can bribe them in exchange for dust and just straight up attack them to destroy it. Okay, we will Parley. You trespass on Sollusk Imperial land, Kin and Sheridan. Fail to salute and my battalion will be forced to search you for contraband, which will be forfeited to the Empire as tribute. Look at you. There are no markings of your claim here, Commander. In fact, this looks less like an empire than a campsite belonging to a gang of highway robbers. How dare you address me so, peon? Imperial pikes, you are dismissed. I will deal with this cretin alone. Peon, cretin, we have nothing more to discuss, Sollusk. Count yourself lucky we do not draw our weapons here and now. Wait, let me explain. Discipline is slipping. Belief in our imperial glory fades. They must see that Sollusk strength is no laughing matter. Show them that and earn my favor. You're not the first trespassers to saunter across our sovereign lands. Some are persuaded to salute, and some cough up tribute, but those who refuse, my pikes will see them punished. So, you shore up your troops' morale with a display of respect for your heritage, in return for good relations with the Imperial pikes. And what else? First, take care of the insolent peons, then I'll see to a suitable reward. Destroy the trespassers, pacifies all the villages. Sure. You have just accepted a pacification quest and it has been added to your quest journal. You can open it to consult all the quests logged so far. For your pacification quest, keep exploring over the next few turns in order to locate the nearby bandit army indicated by the quest marker until they are within striking distance, and then right-click on the bandit army to engage in battle. Can I see their, power? Power 248. That's my legion. Trespassers 182. In the meantime, should we be doing anything? We already have a bunch of stuff queued up. Let's just swap this. Does this tell me how much power it's going to give me? It does not. Skills is Patroller. When outside a battle, adds 1 movement point to all units of the army. That sounds great. Yes, definitely want to add you to the army. We have construction. We have research going. We just pass the turn, right? Or I guess we should move our legion. And head over this direction. Oh, can't go through there. 2 turns left. End turn. All right, did we get... No, still one more turn. Maybe they can take them out by themselves. Favorable battle. Right-click on the bandit army to engage. Right-click. There. Do I click on this? Oh, there we go. No, that just deselected them. There we go. I did not have my army selected. Welcome to the battlefield. It is delimited by the white border. Your units spread out across the tiles, shaded with your empire color. Your opponent's army does the same thing on its tiles. During the deployment phase, your army units are listed on the left-hand side while the enemies are on the right. You can select your units with left-click and right-click, tweak their positions at will within your deployment area. Click on the manual button once you are ready to fight. All right, so we can't see where the enemies are, although it looks like there's a camp here. Oh, no, wait a minute. Is that the other camp? This is the same map. So they were like right here somewhere. I think we're good. You have left the battlefield, but your army remains involved in a battle and awaits its resolution. If you wish, you can manage the other affairs of your empire before completing it. Oh, that's very nice. But no, we want to go back in here. I was trying to right-click to tweak their positions at will. Or is that left-click? Move over here. Okay, I gotta select them first. We're just going to go like that. Click the manual button. This is the first battle round. Each round you will give orders to each of your units before the enemy does likewise. Left click on one of your units to take control of it. Okay, they're way over here. Does this provide us any sort of cover? Adds 5 defense in the forest. Movement cost. So we should move up into the forest. Among the information listed on the left for your selected unit, there are battle statistics, health, movement points, damage, defense, and crit chance. You can mouse over the statistics for more details. Units also have passive skills that instantly apply their effects when the conditions are fulfilled. Infantry. When adjacent to 2 friendly units at the end of the battle round, adds extra defense. Well, we only have 1 other friendly unit. When attacking a ranged unit, extra damage. Adds 5 defense. Gains 50% more shield. Each round, select each unit to give them orders to move or attack. Right-click on a tile or an enemy within movement points range. If a unit cannot attack after moving, left-click on the defend button. All right. Move up here. And can I see how far they can go? Oh, very nice. Sure thing. Oh, they're a ranged unit. We got to move up fast then. So we're just going to rush them. And defend. Defend. Keep giving orders to your units each round and hunt your enemies. Note that left-clicking on the end round button early applies a defensive stance to all units which have not attacked. That's good to know. They're trying to... I should try and outflank them, shouldn't I? Can I get one around? It's going to take too far to go around. Get up and attack. And you're done. Oh, next. Well done. When standing next to their enemies, your units exert a zone of control on adjacent tiles of the same elevation. In this situation, the enemy unit cannot leave the zone without suffering an attack of opportunity. Note that all units except ranged units share this ability to exert a zone of control. Okay, so they're not zone of controlling me. From this point onwards, it is now up to you to win the battle. Good luck. Why, thank you. I cannot move you out of the way. You have no movement points. Can I see? Does it show me the number of movement points? No. But that is everything. So if I just end the round, they'll defend, right? Automatically. Excellent. Oh, they have the upper ground. They got the high ground. All right, you guys can finish them off. And you move in to fight them. Excellent. And finish them off. My congratulations, Imperial Pike General Natalia Shaparenko. I understand the trespassers found your soldiers sufficiently persuasive. As a fellow great power of Sayada and as my friend, you may share in the spoils. Rule Varska. Congratulations. Now you have managed to pacify at least one village of a minor faction. You can assimilate them to benefit from their unique bonuses. Let's see how. Click on the Protectorate button. Assimilating a minor faction grants various advantages from the minor faction. Click on the minor faction card to display it. You get access to their unit type to recruit and use as your own. Your cities get one of their population per pacified village within the same territories. Your empire gets a unique effect scaling with the number of villages pacified. Excellent. So we gain, was it this unit? Imperial Pike. Oh, look at you. You're like a serpent person. Once among the proudest ranks of the Sollusk army, Imperial Pikes have lost none of their fighting skill. Scavenger tactics, extra gains on spoils, extra industry on at war, +5 health on the hero. The Sollusk were impressed by the Kin armies and are eager to ally themselves. An unexpected bonus is the appearance of Yu Rock, who was scouting for dangers while the Kin rebuilt. Very nice. Ranged hero. Reporting for duty, General. Bowstrings dry, eyes sharp. You rock. I can't get over the name. You rock. With fresh I'm probably pronouncing it incorrectly, but it's more fun pronouncing it this way. With fresh allied troops and a veteran leader, we'll all sleep better. And next time someone asks what the future brings, General, I'll tell them the Kin. You have received a hero unit as a quest reward. It has spawned on your capital city. The guided experience is ending here for free roaming from now on. However, additional mechanics will still be introduced later as the situation dictates. Keep in mind that you can mouse over many interface elements to display tooltips for details and hold the Shift key to be able to mouse over underlined words inside distant tooltips. Wow, very nice. A lot of lovely quality of life. So this is done, right? You won this battle. All units of an army have been killed. The winners celebrate. 57 dust. And it looks like they might heal over time with the white bar on the health. In the meantime, we should go ahead and explore our hero. Can we add them to our army? Head back. Actually, head out this way. Go explore. You have no movement points. And you can try and catch up with them. And this arrives another turn. You still have research going. I think we're okay. Hello?
We came from the stars, the Sheridan, the right hand of Empress Elevus. Garen led the tattered remnants of our fleet here, ordered to find a new home. Yet this world has not been welcoming. Terrors in the oceans, scuttling horrors on the isles. We were tested, but never swayed from our task, even when we lost Garen herself. with Garen's courage and Garen's steel, I will rebuild the kin anew. With the wisdom of the stars and the strength of the chosen, we will fight to ensure that Sayada is not a staging post, but our true home.
The missing youth. 20 winters have passed since the mantle of leadership fell on General Shaparenko, yet she could remember no harder time. The devastation of the storms have scarred many kin, and the ensuing starfalls have stirred ancient memories of their own times traveling the heavens. Sermons are more evangelic, congregations greater, and canticles sung with unrecalled zeal. Garen's legend burns brighter than ever, with many kin desperate for their lost leader to return from the wilds and relight their path. For the leader of the kin, it is a testing time. Seneschal, I pray you disturb me for a good reason. I have a lot on my mind. For a good reason, yes, but my news is troubling. Spit it out then. I hear enough riddles from the chaplains. Parisia is missing, slipped past the patrols. Another one determined to retrace the great Commander Garen's footsteps, no doubt. One of our most promising youths, but she's too impetuous. Do I hear a soft spot in your voice, General? Perhaps, but no matter who, the response would be the same. We'll need to send a search party. Search the mosaic halls. The Empire summary screen is now available. You can click on this button to access it and review what defines the uniqueness of the kin of Sheridan faction, as well as all important Empire-wide parameters. We are martial builders, so very military-oriented, as was ordained. The capital has an additional attachable territory bonus, Idol's Grace, +3 approval on Haven, a workshop, and a stonework. And we have other unlockable factions. Proceed to Era 2. Era 3. All right, we can close this population scale bonus. There's so much in here. Unlockable. Reach the first monsoons. Okay, but for now, we're just exploring. Search the mosaic halls. Focus the camera on the quest objective way over there. We're going to meet up our two armies, is what we're going to do. Somewhere over here by Sollusk. Or actually 3 armies, because now we have this Sentinel. Can we join you? Looks like that joins up with that symbol. This unit is a hero, a very unique unit, and a critical asset in battles. Heroes can equip different weapons or items you may loot. Moreover, when leveling up, heroes gain hero points to spend to unlock unique skills. Ultimately, heroes cannot die, but can be wounded for a few turns when they are defeated. Click on the Heroes Circle button to access the screen for managing heroes. All your heroes will be listed here. Accessing new technological eras will give you more heroes to recruit. You can left-click on the hero card to consult their profile, equipment, and skill tree. Via this hero view, you can access the equipment of each hero separately. You have traits, your adaptable, might, and resilience, +3 approval per hero level on Haven, +15 industry on capital. You can have friends and companions, and a nemesis. Each piece of equipment is either a weapon, an armor, an accessory, or a consumable. You must drag and drop your piece of equipment to the right slot to assign it to your hero and apply its effect. Alright, so this is all we have right now. You have your bow and your presumably leather armor. Get out of here, back to the hero's circle. You also have a whole biography here. A veteran of many winters fighting the hordes, some say he held vendettas against specific high bishops who'd overseen attacks, others that the necrophage simply fascinated him. What is certain is that when his younger brother Evgeny went missing, something broke inside you, whereas Commander Garen's disappearance became a source of legend and worship. Oh, Garen didn't die, just disappeared? Evgeny's vanishing went largely unnoticed and unremarked. Now he cuts a bitter, ferocious figure among the kin. All right. So we have joined up with the Sentinels, and then we're also going to join up with our, was it Legionaries? Yes. And in the meantime, back here, we have another works district being built. We have researched the laboratory. So actually, maybe we should focus on that. And we don't have any sciencey areas to place down. That's the communal habitations. This will increase our science, which is only 5. Farm we can't build. I guess we'll just wait until this gets built like that, and then make some decisions afterwards. Can we do anything here with Sollusk, or is it just cannot build a district upon a village? Sure thing. Okay. End turn. Oh, what is that over there? We gotta go check that out. Provided by city districts, influence is stockpiled at the empire level. This resource is key for diplomacy with other empires. But influence is also essential for extending your cities by creating more foundations. Click on a terrain tile at the edge of your city, or click on the foundation tab of the menu. Oh, we got some science over here. From time to time, but we can't extend over here, it looks like. It is good for your city economy to create foundations that will exploit more terrain tiles and will prepare them for new districts later. To do so, you can left-click on one of the highlighted terrain tiles. It will cost you the indicated amount of influence to instantly create a foundation. So you have 102, more industry, more food. We are at 4 food. So maybe we go there. Oh, wait, also, don't we have... Yeah, that's right. We have new populations because we have 3 out of 6 at the moment, and we have 1 in each. So that is probably good. Note that your city now houses populations of different types. You can mouse over each population to see its base effect on the city. Also note that you can left-click on the population growth gauge to choose the type of population you wish to obtain next time the population grows in your city. Ooh, very cool. What do you do? Extra industry on at war, industry on citizens. So I don't know what on at war is. This is on artisans, so you're here. And I don't think you're getting the extra bonus here. Oh, we can get a Kin of Sheridan or a Sollusk. We'll continue with the Kin of Sheridan, so we'll have 2 of them. And now I've forgotten what turn it is. We have movement points left. We do. Oh, look at that. We were traveling here. We are not. We're going to check out what this is. Blood of the Old Ones Found. A weapon's curiosity. What does that do? Click on it. We found something. We are going to link up our 2 armies here, though. What is this? Spiral crabs. Crustaceans that embed dust in their distinctive shells. Okay. But we don't have anything to build there. That is all they can do. 8 more turns, just end the turn. You can also improve your city in many ways by building improvements. Click on the City Hall District tile or on the Improvements tab. Note that unlike districts, improvements can only be built once per city and won't be visually represented in your cities. Before making your choice, you can mouse over the improvements available for construction. Just 1 at the moment. The Sanctity of Nature. We get food, industry, influence, dust, science. Yes. Cost 95. It'll take 5 turns. Let's just move that up, shall we? So does this keep the progress of 46? It does, which is excellent. We're going to get this going. Wait, what does this give me? 1, 2, 3 plus 4. Yeah, that's fine. Everybody has moved. No, everybody's not moved. It's another turn. I keep forgetting what turn it is. Oh, it tells me down here. There's 2 armies, presumably, without any orders. All right, link up. And let's come over here somewhere. Can we take another look? Oh, wait. Victory. Press the wrong button. Awakening victories. Discover the story of Sayada's awakening and open other paths to victory. Possess many populations. Build some wonders. Research all Era 6 technologies. Hoard resources. Convince other empires that you are the best. Conquer territories and clear fortresses. No, I wanted the quest journal. Or actually, wait, where was the... Oh, this one, right? It's right there. Just look a little up higher. That square. Or hex. I keep calling them squares. All right, end turn. To transfer some units of an army to a nearby army or tile, you can click on the transfer button to enter a dedicated mode and follow the instructions. Select units you want to split from this army. Nope, we're good. We have 1 giant army, which is fine for me right now. There. Oh, I lost the marker. That's fine. It was up here somewhere. Oh, that must be it. The mosaic halls, ancient ruins off limits to kin, and sometimes swarming with necrophage. Oh, you only heal so much. I wonder if I have to go back to my city to heal. Health is a measure of the physical condition. Once the health of an unit reaches 0, it is killed. Yes, but how do I heal you? End turn. Do we go right on top of it? Deep in the ancient ruins, the search party finds Prija, badly injured and trespassing far from home. Shaparenko decides to let her rest. They will speak in the morning. We're lucky we found you, Prija. In winters past, the necrophage have swarmed out of the depths of these ruins. You pay a lot for this obsession with Garen, don't you? And I am happy to pay. Someone must seek the truth after all. You have the best interests of the kin at heart. This is commendable. We all want to learn the truth, Prija, but your methods are disrespectful, not to mention dangerous. I saw someone. What? Across the ruins. It might have been Garen. I would have followed, but I fell. Maybe that was fortunate. Whoever you saw, I'd stake my life it wasn't Garen, and whoever it was might not have taken too kindly to you trailing them. Now, we need to get you back to rest. Yes, Lieutenant Brezvez. General, our scouts have sighted necrophage in the vicinity. We must have disturbed a nest. All right, all kin to arms, let's see them off. Destroy the necro horde. How big is a horde? That sounds like too much. We are losing dust, -2 dust every turn for our army upkeep. So actually, what can we build again? We can't build this. Merchant's house. We're researching the currency though. That's somewhere here. Next up is extra defense on our units. Then comes currency. Then voice of the masses. Oh, now this one. Keystones. Unlocks a bridge and build a dam. I'm just going to go, I guess with the recommended. They're not worried about food at all. I guess we can't stockpile it. All right. End the turn. Where are... Oh, there they are. Hello. 182. We're at 502. This is going to be no problem. You are in neutral territory. Why not make it yours? You can use the Found Camp Army action to claim this territory, a necessary step before attaching it to a nearby city or creating a new city. Moreover, claimed territories permit creation of extractors to exploit valuable deposits of strategic and luxury resources in that territory. They also permit assimilation of minor factions that have pacified villages in it. Founding a camp costs some influence and will require your army to hold the position for a few turns. Be careful though, as camps are more vulnerable than cities to enemy attacks. Alright, so for 60, which we have enough, but we got to deal with these guys here first. Deploy your units. I presume they're down here. There's our hero. You know what? Just everybody bunch up together. Or, oh wait, is that where the enemy is? Not in your deployment zone. Or is that where I can fire? I'm not sure. We're going to keep everybody here. Manual battle. There they are. Nobody takes my dust. All right, Legionnaires, move up. What are your stats over here? 30 to 40. You have no armor, no defense. But you can move quite a distance. So let's get you over here on a flanking. And you're not within range. We're going to move up. And I guess that's the end. Oh, you see the flank? You don't do a lot of damage. Oh, it was a mistake coming through here. But we're going to keep going. And move up. You move up as well. That does not get quite... I should have swapped those two. Ooh, how far can we zoom in? Oh, what was that? Oh, okay. Our guys are not doing swell at all. We have ranged and ranged 3. Can target an enemy unit in a 3-tile radius. And then bring these guys up. 42 to 45, same difference. Can you take them out? Excellent. And you know, can you guys just run away as far as you can get? Oh, okay, we got a little bit of... Oh, not far enough. We gained a mantle of protection. Oh, it's an equipment type consumable though. Mantle of protection power. When using this active skill on friendly unit, gives 30 shield to targeted friendly units, gives 3 extra shield per hero level. Does not consume movement points and action token. Destroys this consumable after use. All right, where are we? So we're in this territory. We can found a city, probably somewhere here. Looks good. We have no movement points though, right? But we're gonna come back here. And just keep it rolling. Do you guys... Oh, Get out of this. There we go. Oh, minor faction discovered. Where? You have encountered the Amatrine for the first time. This minor faction is peaceful. Somewhere there. And you have encountered the Auklings. They are hostile. The strength of Garen researched. When Garen strikes, the world trembles. Extra legendary defenses and discipline. Research new technology. I'm already on it. And we're building another works to get these done faster. Oh, look at you. Did I walk right past you? Favorable battle, 430 to 203. Let's take it on. Oh, I keep misclicking. There we go. All right, you can move up. Do they fly? They have wings on them. Necro drone has flying. Wait, hold down shift. Oh, I thought it said I could hold down shift so I could tooltip on things. Can I click on it to hold it? Can fly over obstacles. How far can you move? All right, well, we're just going to move up and attack. Because we can reach you. And we can bring you up. 2 squares. Oh, you are engaged in this battle with a hero possessing an active skill. Mostly held by hero units, active skills can be used once per battle and only last 1 round, but can be crucial for victory. So that is... Oh no, scoped shot. When using this active skill on enemy unit, ignores the defense, deals 30 damage, deals 3 extra damage per determination, deals 2 extra damage per might. Where's our stats? Probably not here. All right, but can you take him out? You can take him out. And can we move up 1 to get in range and then use this on you? Very nice. Broken focus. And get rid of them. Victory. Oh, that... I did not click on that victory screen at all. It just moved right past it. What does this mean? Is there something there? Oh, there we go. We got 68 dust. Does that mean something? Well, let's settle a camp right here. We can eventually turn it into a city, right? But the game is saying I should be over here instead. +4, +10, +1. All right, game. I'll trust you. That'll be next turn. The enemy slain, still as menacing as the day I first set eyes on them, though. This world is a death trap. The day the Necros stop giving me the shivers is the day I relinquish my command, but we will call this world home. One day. General, our chosen units are close to full readiness. Meanwhile, I recommend we get as many hands on deck as we can muster. Raise up our settlements for whatever's coming. Exactly. Emperor Zelavis would be proud. See it happens. For the United Empire, may it reign eternal, have 3 kin of Sheridan as artisans in Garen's Rest for 1 turn. Gains a unit. The Chosen. Oh, a big old juggernaut. Look at that. Yes. That is a great quest. So we are working on this. We got the food production. And we'll get another kin of Sheridan. So we need 3 in total. All right. In the meantime, we're going to found that next turn. Hello? Oh, what is that there? Some glowing rocks?
Kin of Sheridan, a time of great upheaval is upon us. As the heavens open, remember our creed and stand strong against the horrors of the night.
All right, we're on to the next one, but we're also at over an hour. Oh, council seat unlocked. A monsoon has come to Sayada. You've unlocked a new seat on your council. Oh. You can freely appoint, revoke, and move councilors between seats. The council will be locked again at the end of the current turn. Select a seat to appoint a councilor from either of your empire's notables or your heroes. Appoint. Minus 30 industry cost on a district. Plus 5 industry on City Hall. Plus 15 industry on Capital. Plus 40% gains on battle spoils on unit. So if I appoint, say, Mr. Rock here, the second, are they no longer in my army? You can freely appoint, revoke, and move. The council will be locked again at the end of the turn. And if we appoint you for more battle spoils, you cannot appoint, revoke, or move councilors for now. You can either wait for the next monsoon, or pay with dust to unlock the council. But are you still here? Oh, you're still here. You're just on the council now. And we can come over here, and we can now found a camp, or settle a camp, which will take some turns. Get rid of that. Are we still... Yeah, what is this? Levitations. A lightning rod of the season's strange energies. I wonder what happens when we go over there. Communal habitations. Another population slot. So we'd go up to, I'm guessing 7. You know what? We need you up here. So this will take, it looks like 3 turns. Or maybe that's not how many turns it takes. You are founding a camp there, right? It looks like it. Oh yeah, there. Oh, is it already founded? You have claimed this territory by founding a camp. With enough influence, you can either attach it to a nearby city's territory or evolve it into an autonomous city to manage. However, before creating more cities, beware of your Empire City cap. Click on the Empire Screen button to know more about your Empire City cap. Your city cap determines how many cities you can establish without suffering from additional approval malice at the Empire scale. You can mouse over the city cap and the Empire approval for more details. Oh, thresholds. Mutinous, content, happy, jubilant. We're at 44%, so we're at content. We can only have 3 cities. Well, the map isn't particularly large here in the tutorial, right? Actually, oh, geez. What is this? Oh, no, wait a minute. What is this? This is us. What did I just do? I literally went around the entire world. I thought there was some opposing factions. It just repeats itself. Okay, there we go. Like I said earlier, we're at over an hour, so it's going to do it for this video. This has been Endless Legend 2, and there is There's a whole lot in here to do. This game is very fun and there's a lot to dive into. And this is just the tutorial already. Feels like the opening of a campaign. But once again, this just released. And if you want to check it on out, I'll have a link in the description down below where you can do just that. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like and subscribe. And if you made it this far, thanks for watching.